Some of the poorest countries in the world, they have very limited resources. Governments are always strapped for cash to meet the basic needs of their people. So what debt relief will do will to allow these governments to take money which otherwise would have to go to external creditors and keep it in the country year after year, which, money that would, as because these debts are long-term, be paid out over a long period of time. They could keep it in the country and use it for education, health, and other services desperately needed by the poor. There's very good evidence that countries that have received debt relief are increasing their poverty-related expenditures, by sometimes something like a factor of 3. I was just looking at some data from the World Bank, and it says that for the countries that have received debt relief under existing programs, that the amount of money that they've been able to make available for health, education, and other poverty-reducing expenditures has more than tripled since 2001. Tanzania and Uganda, for example, were able to abolish school fees. And in Tanzania, the number of school children in school now has more than doubled. Uganda, it's gone up a great deal. So there's been a lot of accomplishments, so people can feel that if they get involved in this thing, if they support it, that they can really accomplish something useful. I think it's very important to point out that Catholics have been involved in helping to bring about debt relief to poor countries for quite a few years. Catholics in the United States and around the world have been at the forefront of major campaigns. The so-called Jubilee campaign to relieve poor country debt involves non-governmental organizations, but by and large religiously oriented organizations. And Catholics in the U.S. and other countries, as I say, have been involved in this since about 1998. And an awful lot of debt relief has already been accomplished through these efforts. But there's still another step to go. And this is what we're working on right now, is to get the 20 or so countries that have been left out of the existing debt relief programs into the program so they can benefit from the debt cancellation that other countries have received. What Catholics have opportunity now is to complete the job that they've been working on for 10, 15 or more years. We're near the last stage of this process, and we hope to get over the finish line maybe this year, hopefully at least by next year.